sure if I want to get rid of this next product, so I'm gonna do an on-camera swatch moment and see if I want to get rid of this. Oh man, I'm looking at these last few palettes saying, do I even want to talk about them? Is it true? Am I gonna declutter them? Okay, the next product I'm gonna be talking about is something that I recently touched on, that I hit pan on it, and I really have fond memories with it. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing, I don't want to say it's a mini declutter because I feel like this is a declutter that is probably going to spin off a lot of other declutters. As I was going through my makeup these past few weeks, I've just been so looking at makeup going, I feel guilty because I don't use you or I don't like you, and I've only been holding on to you because I want to retry you and then I don't retry you and I feel like we're having a breakup. I'm gonna be okay, give me a minute. Some of this makeup I really wanted to work and I kept saying, I'm gonna retry this, I'm gonna do this. And it's so uninspiring, or I've used it and I still am not in love with it, but it's not the worst thing ever. So it's just like I hang on to it because it's not the worst thing ever, or I feel guilty, or I wanna retry it. And I'm just like, I only have so many days in a week, I only have one face. I need to declutter some stuff because the more makeup I'm getting in from shopping, my Boxycharm, anything that's bringing me in some stuff, I'm like, I'm running out of space, I'm running out of drawer space, and I don't want to buy more drawers for more makeup I'm not wearing on my face. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? You get what I'm putting down? You know what I'm doing, you know. So today I need to do a cathartic cleanse of makeup. I need to get rid of a few things that I just keep hoarding because I'm like, guys, I'm gonna try this then, I'm gonna try this here, I'm gonna try this in this season, I'm gonna try it this way. The reality is I have one face and only so much makeup space, and half of it you guys have already told me you got rid of, so let's just see what I can do without crying. If you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, really weird here, unique videos I put out every single week. I feel like some of these I didn't give as much of a try to as I hoped to, which is why this is a little bit of a struggle. But the bottom line is I'm running out of space. I'm running out of room, and I don't like when I can't close my makeup drawers. I need to be able to have things organized in here to be able to put out the best content for you and to get my ish together in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work. So let's just say goodbye to things. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. The first thing I'm gonna get rid of is something that is not a Boxycharm product, but something that I talked to you guys about before that I was gonna retry. It was in my second chance video. And the reality is I think I tried it maybe one more time and I didn't want to waste another makeup day on it, so I haven't touched it since. And it is the e.l.f. translucent, transparent powder makeup, loose, whatever. What do they call it? It just says pour powder here. That's not helpful. What's your name? There's like no name on it. It just says e.l.f. on the front, nothing on the back. It's got this little puff here. You can see all the powder coming up. I did not find that this helped my skin. I did not find that this helped my makeup last longer. I was not in love with this, and when I talked about it in my second chance video, so many of you guys were like, oh girl, I tried it too, get rid of it. I can't make this work. I also don't have the patience to make it work anymore because I feel like if you're not gonna wow me after at least 2 or 3 tries, there's only so much effort I can put into a product that I'm not in love with. And I like my Coty Airspun, I like a few other things. You guys have recommended a few other things to me. Why am I holding / hoarding it if I'm not in love? You know what I'm saying? I've tried it a few times. Let's get rid of it. All right, this one kind of hurts because I feel like I kept saying I was gonna retry it, and then I did retry it, and I was like, okay, it's not as bad as I remember, but it's not making me happy, and I still don't reach for it. And I actually just found it in the bottom of my eyeshadow palette drawer, and it's just hoarding space. It's holding space for something that could be there that's better. And also I'd like to close the drawer better, finally. This is the Real Her #2 Do Your Squats palette. Some of you really like this, so please don't be offended that I say I'm getting rid of it because it's not bad. It's just not great. And I have some products that I'm really gravitating to in the past 2 to 3 months. It's not like it's a new development. For the past 2 to 3 months, I've been loving different shadows that are better than this. So holding on to it more than I need to is just stupid on my part. I tried this recently, again for you guys, and I did it in the second chance video with Boxycharm makeup I didn't like. And I was impressed that I didn't hate it as much as I remembered, which sounds pathetic. I just need to get rid of it because it can make someone else happy and it's not making me happy. So it's kind of like you need to give in order to get, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna give this to someone that I think would love this far more than I do, and then I have room in my collection. So really it's a win-win situation, but if you love this and you make it work, rock on, sister. For me, these were just, I don't gravitate to these shades. I feel like it's kind of boring. I clearly like some color in my life. So, and it is good for travel. I mean, look at this big ass mirror. That's why I feel bad that I don't love it. But I also have to say, this little hoe made the rounds. I saw this not only in Boxycharm boxes, but I saw it in some FabFitFun boxes. There's another subscription box that I heard it made the rounds in. I mean, they're peddling this bitch hard right now. I'm just not in love with it, so I'm gonna pass it on to someone that I think will love it more than me. That makes me feel better about getting rid of products. When I feel like I'm not just throwing it away, but I know one or two people or a women's shelter that I feel like would get a better appreciation for it, that's when I feel less guilty. Okay, the next product I'm gonna be talking about is something that I recently touched on, that I hit pan on it, and I really have fond memories with it. But I have better products now, and it's just collecting dust in my collection. And it is the Blush and Bronzer Mini Palette from Coastal Scents. I got this from Boxycharm back in the day, like 2 years ago. I mean, so maybe the product's not even good anymore. I really don't know. It doesn't have an expiration date on the back of it. So I just talked about this recently, and it has such fond memories for me. And I have hit pan on it because this was what I used to contour before I had a contouring kit. And I liked it and I reached for it a lot. However, I have a lot more contouring tools now, and I don't ever reach for these blushes. I think I reached for those once or twice. I think I even did once in a video when I was using a full face of Boxycharm. I think that's what it was. But I don't ever touch this. I just keep seeing it, and it reminds me of my original days with Boxycharm. But I don't need this. It's not one of my favorites. So I think it's okay to pass it on or just totally get rid of it now. Maybe throw it away. I don't know. What's the lifespan of powder in a palette? I don't really know, but I'll look into it, and I just think it's time to go. But the memories, I'll always have those. So sentimental with makeup. This is kind of ridiculous, Nicole. Get it together. Oh, man. Oh, I'm looking at these last few palettes saying, do I even want to talk about them? Is it true? Am I going to declutter them? This is the Endless Glow palette, and I recently compared this little baby to the Naked Cosmetics highlighting kit that we just got. Since getting the Naked Cosmetics palette, I don't reach for this at all. And I kept saying in my second chance video, oh, I can't wait to use this more in the spring. But plot twist, I wasn't expecting Boxycharm to give us something that was actually better than this. And no, the shades are not the exact same, but I don't find myself reaching for this. And honestly, the packaging is also a lot bigger than, where's it at? Than the Naked Cosmetics. So this kind of sits in one of my top drawers, whereas this is in like more my palette drawer for eyeshadows because it's bigger. So it starts to get lost. So really functionality wise, having something smaller is also better than having something bigger, because I'm also not going to go through all of these like highlights. This is a lot of highlight that's psychedelic and holographic and iridescent, blah, 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 blah. I only have one face and I don't need that much zhuzh on there. I mean, come on. So I'm gonna pass this on to someone that I think might like it more than me. Yeah, I think I just need to do that. I just need to do it. It's hard. It's not a bad palette, and if you like JLB, this is a good option if you did not get this. So I feel bad talking bad about products. I feel like I'm insulting it. Somebody once said I reminded them of a telenovela, but in a really good way, and I just saw myself on camera, and I know why they say that now. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of this next product, so I'm going to do an on-camera swatch moment and see if I want to get rid of this, because I'm having a moment. When I bought this JLB Endless Glow palette, I bought two other palettes from JLB, which I got at Ross, which is the drugstore. It's not like high-end or anything, but it is the contour kit, and I was really excited for this because it has a tiny little mirror, it has a little how-to at the top, super cute. But I really liked the shade range, and when I got this, I only had my IBY contour kit that had 3 highlighters, 3 contours, so I hadn't had this much variety before, so I was really excited to get this. And I got it for a steal for like $6.99, $7.99 at Ross. And I started to use this, and I wasn't super impressed when I got it compared to my IBY palette. And then another plot twist happened. My darling friend at the Regular Girl Reviews surprised me with the Park Avenue Princess Tarte palette because it didn't work for her and she wanted me to try it. And I I love this. I use it all the time now. This is my powder contour go-to. So I don't reach for this, but what I'm gonna do right now is do some swatches and see if I wanna keep this. Let's just do this real quick, just for funsies, to see if I should declutter it or not. So I've spent the last few minutes off camera doing some swatches here. And what I've been doing is directly comparing these two, and I've been going over each one of them, trying to find a correlating shade that would kind of be a match for it to see which one was superior. And I'm still stuck. I'm still annoyed that I'm stuck, because the bottom line here is that none of them are identical. I just don't reach for it. I don't think the colors are perfect for me either the more I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to remember the days that I did wear it a few days in a row, and that's been a while. But it's because I love this palette so much. So I am gonna go ahead and give this to someone that I think would love it more than I can. Okay, that feels better saying it like that. Instead of saying I'm decluttering it, giving it to someone that'll love it more than me makes it feel, it's got less sting to it. Thank you guys so much for watching and helping me struggle through this declutter. I feel like this is gonna be the first of a few through the next few months because I really am trying to keep this organized. If you are new to my channel, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. Bye, friends.